What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is Hugh Wizzy and you're watching Paper Talk. We are back again bright and early on a Monday morning to go through the latest breaking news for NS and see exactly what's making the headlines in the back pages of the most fraudulent publications available to man. We buy them so that you don't have to. I hope you're doing well. Much love to your mothers. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But for now, we have got 5 fraudulent publications to go through today, including the Daily, Fail, the Times, the Star, the Mirror and the Telegraph. Quick shout out to the newest members of the Fraud Gang Members Club. You are massively appreciated and helping this channel to grow every single day. And here is the fraudulent commenter of the day. If you want to be featured, all you got to do is have the most liked comment on the previous day's video. For now though, let's get down to business. And we start on the back of the Daily Star today. Blow in chase for Barca ace. City's Messi deal doomed. Manchester City reportedly still going to have to pay the £624 million release clause to get Lionel Messi, who does want to leave and has told Barcelona twice just that. And it is kind of mental that we were even talking about Lionel Messi moving away from Barcelona, but it is still gathering pace, this story. It does say no, as La Liga delivers a brutal blow to Pep as they rule City must pay Messi's £624 million release clause. That's right, Lionel Messi's dream move, and it is his dream move. The project he has chosen is Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Does appear to have this spanner in the works because La Liga are determined to hold on to their prized asset, and they say that the release clause must be paid if he is to be allowed to leave the club. However, Lionel Messi hasn't given up hope, and you will see as this story develops that it is not as cut and dry as La Liga are making it out to be. They know that La Liga as a product is not as valuable without their star man. The Times lead with Messi goes on strike to force move. Yesterday effectively going on strike at Barcelona by refusing to turn up to these pre-season training coronavirus tests that are a requirement for all the players and staff before pre-season training starts today. This piece in the Times actually alludes to an interview of Josep Bartomeu which has gone viral, where he states that Lionel Messi would be allowed to leave for free before the final year of his contract. Pardon the pun, but this is all getting very messy, isn't it? What we do know is that by not turning up for training, he is not only seemingly confident that he'll win in a court of law, but also that he has probably played his last game for Barcelona. That much is becoming clearer by the day. His father, who is his agent and has been for the whole of his career, I believe, is going to be flying in from Argentina to try and sort out a deal in Barcelona over the next few days. But the final decision may not be down to the player or the club. It may actually come down to FIFA and the Court of Arbitration for Sport. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And in the Daily Mirror, we have got both Manchester clubs making the headlines with Lionel Messi's deal to Manchester City and how La Liga are trying to scupper it, taking up half of the story. But the other half is positive news for Manchester United fans at last in the transfer window. Some activity from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ed Woodward. Manchester United beating Tottenham, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid to land the signature of £40 million Holland star Donny van der Beek on a 5-year deal. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The 23-year-old has 20-odd goals and 20-odd assists in the last 3 seasons in the Eredivisie, plenty of international caps, and of course was integral to the Champions League run that Ajax went on last year that impressed so many. It's been reported here that the chief negotiator at Manchester United, Matt Judge, accelerated negotiations this weekend when he heard news that Tottenham Hotspur were swooping in to steal this deal from under the noses of United. Ajax had agreed a £44.6 million fee with Real Madrid for Donny van der Beek about 6 months ago before the outbreak, but of course that scuppered the deal, and now it looks like he is going to be a Manchester United player before too long, having refused to take part in Ajax's friendly against Eintracht Frankfurt at the weekend after hearing of how serious United were about bringing him to the Premier League. Very exciting, will certainly add balance and depth to Manchester United's side, and for me, he's got to start. Beautiful technical footballer, a big signing, and certainly improves Manchester United's hopes going forward of actually pushing on. Let me know your thoughts on that deal. Do you think that he had squad depth? Is he a starter? And will he help Manchester United to close that gap between the top two? The Daily Mail also leading with Donny van der Beek's move to Manchester United, but they also talk about the Manchester United club captain Harry Maguire, who is going to be given some extra time off before returning to training following his conviction. Double page spread here for Arsenal after their Community Shield success at the weekend. Mikel Arteta picking up his second piece of silverware in quick succession and giving hope to Arsenal fans all over the world that the future is actually bright. A bright future which may well include Maitland-Niles, the Arsenal manager reportedly keen to fend off interest from Wolverhampton Wanderers for a 23-year-old who won man of the match on the day, and also celebrated his birthday by picking up his first senior England call-up. Absolutely fantastic news for a Halian product who's been at the club since he was 6 years old, and I hope they can now thrash out a new deal for him. It seems as well that the club are also now desperate to keep hold of Emilio Martinez and are ready to hand him a fresh deal after Mikel Arteta picked him ahead of Bernd Leno for the Community Shield. That was a huge statement of intent, especially with Aston Villa showing so much interest and reportedly preparing a £12 million bid for the Argentine goalkeeper. As fans, we wait for the Gabriel announcement. I don't know why or what is holding that up, but it does say here that the club are also interested in Atletico Madrid's Thomas Partey, and that Robert Holding is set to move to Newcastle on a season-long loan, with Matteo Guendouzi also up for sale after falling out of favour last season. Matt Doherty was yesterday unveiled as Tottenham Hotspur's new £15 million signing, with the Republic of Ireland international moving from Wolverhampton Wanderers and saying it was a no-brainer to sign for a club who he says have the best stadium in the world, the best training ground in the world, and he insists that he was desperate to work with Jose Mourinho. It does seem that he's an Arsenal fan. He had to delete some of his tweets in a very comical kind of unveiling video, and you've got to give the club a little bit of credit for the tongue-in-cheek way that they've dealt with that, because the fact of the matter is that half of the team are Arsenal fans. Harry Kane, Moussa Sissoko, Serge Aurier, and now Matt Doherty at the very least, all dreamt once upon a time, not too long ago in Matt's case, of playing for Arsenal. Some of the tweets were actually amazing. He's just like every other Arsenal fan who was, over the moon and the day that we signed Mesut Ozil and really believed that the club were going somewhere then. But he now will be wearing the lily white shirt of Tottenham. It's a big signing for me. He is a player who I respect a lot. His work ethic is unbelievable, and I think it's a massive upgrade on Kyle Walker-Peters and Serge Aurier, who just hasn't worked out since his move from PSG. Brighton and Hove Albion took on Chelsea in a pre-season friendly in which Timo Werner scored his first goal for the club after 4 minutes into his debut. However, of slightly more interest to most will be the fact that 2,500 fans were allowed to support their team, obeying socially distant rules. This was a pilot, and it appears that they passed with flying colours, which bodes very well for fans going forward if you have got a hope of going to see your team. Those are the main stories making the back pages. I know this is a lot of people's favourite part of the show now, so let's get down to the rumour mill. Fulham have signed Southampton's Mario Lemina in an interesting deal, which means that if he plays 20 times and they avoid relegation, they will owe Southampton £5.3 million. There was no David Brooks in Bournemouth's squad that faced Benfica away last night, and he has withdrawn from Wales's squad for the Nations League with an injured ankle. We may well see progress with a move away from the relegated club imminently. Southampton are in contract talks with Danny Ings. Jim White here in an advert was actually trending on Twitter last night. Hashtag sack Jim White. Very interesting to see what happens with that. Some Everton news here in that Carlo Ancelotti has signed Michael Keane to a new 5-year contract at Goodison Park, the former Burnley man saying his best years are ahead of him. We talk about periods of domination in football a bit willy-nilly, don't we, with Pep Guardiola at Barcelona, or Manchester United in the noughties and 90s, or even Manchester City and Liverpool today. But if you really want domination, look no further than Lyon's women's team, who won their 5th consecutive Champions League trophy with a 3-1 win at Wolfsburg over the weekend. Madness. Okay, that's about it for this time. I'm going to love you and leave you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. Turn those bell notifications on as well so you never miss an upload. But for now, send some love to your mother. She's a special woman and we need to look after each other. We're all that we've got in these turbulent times. For now though, I've been Hugh Wizzy and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.